McCullough Knives. Hope you're doing well. I just finished a second prototype medium weight brush knife in 8670M steel. The steel stock in both of these both came from the same piece of steel I got from Admiral Steel. It's a .220 inch stock. I've heat treated them both to around 58 HRC. Been using the first one a lot, doing a lot of brush clearing, trying it out, and I decided to make a second one with a few design changes. Now with the first one, black canvas micarta, you see it's got a slight recurve. When I made the knife the first time, I took it down, if I remember correctly, it was below 10th thou, the edge, doing some testing with it, damaged the edge, thickened it up, and when I thickened it up I had to remove some metal, so that's where the little bit of recurve came from. Played with it some more and finally found the sweet spot for what I use it for at around 25 thou, and I'm cutting green wood like in that pasture area back there. But one of the things I did with this one is I did a reverse taper to the spine, reverse wedge to change the weight. That was okay, but it gave me more flex back here than I liked, and the 1/4 inch canvas micarta scales with the .22 inch handle is plenty wide, but I wanted something a little bit wider just to try to see how I liked it out, and I wanted to change the handle. This has got a 2-position handle, which works well. I'm very pleased with. But on the second one I just finished, what I did is basic same blade shape, but I took the recurve out. And, initially on this one, the blade was as thick as where my thumb is, but I actually like where it's thinner with more weight forward. So I did that with this one. As you can see, it's got a slight choil, and it's not made for a finger, it's a sharpening notch. And you can see that I've fully broken the spine, and that changes the weight a little bit. But you can see I've got a basically a full spine thickness to keep from having the additional flex in the back. Now this has got a wooden handle on it, which is quite a bit thicker, and it's more of what I would consider a neutral handle as far as grip goes, but it's got the flare in the back butt to capture your hand, as far as slipping go. They both have a 13¼ inch length blade. I'll stand up. Now this has got just a basic field grade working finish on it because I'll be using this as a test knife. And I'm not really 100% sure what the wood is, and this is actually, I went ahead and put unstabilized wood on this because it's, again, a test knife for me, and it's just going to have boiled linseed oil on it. So, prototype number 2. Straighter edge, no recurve, no reverse taper on the spine. Blade length is the same, and handle profile has been changed, and handle thickness has been changed. Comparing it to prototype number 1, a 2-position handle, which I really like, but thinner scales, a reverse swedge on the spine to change the weight, but more flex than I like back here. Besides that, pretty much an identical blade shape, except this one's got a slight recurve. So, there is 1, and 2. And we'll be doing some brush clearing and I'm happy with the steel and the heat treat I've got on the first one, and so this has been heat treated the same. So I'm not expecting any differences there unless I screwed something up, and I don't believe I did. It's basically changing the recurve, the handle shape, and the handle thickness, and the reverse taper swedge on the back. So alright, take care. One additional thing, the second prototype is a little heavier. The first one is 1.42 pounds, and the second one is 1.6 pounds. So that's the weight difference in the two. Thanks.